Target's neutralized. He's gotta be.
Fucking shithole this is. Let's move on. Right then. Got him there.
Marksman. This malefactor is nearly identical to the ones we saw in large quantities on Carnate Island. It wears a giant battery of rifles on its back and is able to erupt out of the ground, a particularly impressive sight due to its significant size. In Baltimore's troubled past, there were a few rare occasions of the military being called out to quell civilian uprisings. One can only imagine how this marksman ties to those intense events.
I see another black spot.
You need to know what I know.
Moms! Where'd you go, Moms?
I'll tell you the truth. Closer.
Aching.
The answer's over here.
No good to be aching like this.
I figured it all out. Of all living
Another black spot. Aching.
Your anger always got the best of you, T. Your anger in here is what sent you inside and started us down the road. And then later the anger's what made you snap, made you...
Miles is probably T's best friend. He's smart, and I think he has good intentions, but he always seems to be getting into trouble and bringing T down with him. He owns a dive bar called The Underground, and that was where T got into that fight that sent him to jail. I always wondered what part Miles played in all that. I tried so hard to keep T away from influences that would bring us down, but I didn't have much luck.
You hit me, made you kill me. T, why'd you pick that road for us?
So what? Blackmore threatening Carmen? That's a high crime.
He's here.
Blackmore's here? Where? Show me that shifty snake oil dealer. I've never laid eyes on him.
Hey, I know your old lady. Fucking nice rack. Wouldn't mind a piece of that. What I hear, she's up.
Watch what you saying to my friends. You up in my place, so you gonna show some respect to a man with a family.
Your boy Corey? I sold him some rock just last week. He loves it. Makes him forget all about
What did you do to my boy?
Fucking whore you're married to. How you even know it's yours?
Violence suits you.
That's raw, Torque! You opened up his gray matter all over my brand new floor?
He got off easy.
Freeze right there! What you say? The floor! What's the police doing up in here? Hey, get these bracelets off of me! We was set up! You done got the wrong guys, man! That shape-shifting Blackmore, why don't you arrest his Teflon
I told you couldn't walk away. And what's the little lady gonna say now?
What's the word, Torque? You hearing this? I saw you go in there, my man. I'm up top the roof outside the bar for real. Yeah, that's right. I got a radio off one of them soldier boys. They been tracking your sorry self. Now come on out here and holler at your boy Miles.
between myself and the chaos and confusion. Come on, I know where we can go. Got to light it down for you. Get your ass on up here. Look front. I've seen these guys with guns before. They totally bugged. I ain't having none of that hot lead treatment. I'm out.
I got a lock.
It'll be all right.
So long.
These people will keep us safe.
They know railroad is far enough underground for my quarry to escape. You cannot hide from the truth. Slaves cannot, and I return property to its rightful owner. Pleasure. You like to think of yourself as a hunter, but you know nothing of the craft. How does it feel to be the prey? Each man has a scent to him. My hunters never forget. Each man has the tools of his trade. Mine just happen to be living and hungry. Once they get your scent, they won't lose you. You like to think of yourself as a hunter, but you know nothing of the craft.
They're so hungry. Can't nothing lose them.
Running so long.
We should have never left the plantation. What was I doing listening to them?
What have we done?
We'll get there one day.
Dogs
Lord,
are coming
I pray
back
we
soon.
do. Safe before. Now we just
Hey, you hear me, Torque? Lost it for a minute. Now see, it's like this.
Mauler. One of the few malefactors that does not derive from a human skeleton, these beasts do still feature a hideous human skull. Named the Mauler for their savage biting attacks, these malefactors are relentless in their pursuit of a target and seem to be insatiable in their appetite for human flesh. Their appearance often coincides with the manifestation of an apparition, a large human who seems to be their master.
Those crazy soldier boys, they work with short. You seen them? Yo, man, keep moving down the street with me. Don't get there.
Sort them out.
Sight of a lynching. Even the most adept negotiator will agree they may be able to calm the rage of any one individual, but the fury of an enraged mob is all but unstoppable. In Baltimore, some 80 years ago, it was on this corner that the rage of a horde of people could only end in bloodshed. Today, that event is shrouded in mystery. No one even remembers the supposed crime of the accused. It doesn't matter. The horde makes its own right and wrong.
It's gone now. That behemoth ripped open the hole that'll take you underground. That'll be our route to sneak into the harbor. Get yourself on down there. I'll meet you below. You dig? All right, my man, you made it in. We in a labyrinth down here. Watch out for that Minotaur, you feel me? Can't get this gate to move, but there's something over there I can get open. Hold on. Go on through, my man. I'll catch up with you later.
I can't even see what I'm doing.
You want your work? What can you do?
Better this work than no work at all.
Watch out! I see you, Mary.
Help! Please!
The Lord is...
Borrower. Cities are built on the backs of those who labored and died to build their underground infrastructure. Just as those laborers needed to adapt to their hostile working conditions, so too has this burrower. This malefactor actually moves beneath the surface of the earth at tremendous speed. The exact physics of how it accomplishes this remain a mystery, especially given that it can successfully tunnel through a wide variety of materials.
The tunnels. As with any major city of a certain age, beneath Baltimore there are more tunnels than any one person can remember. The working conditions endured while these passages were built were unsafe and often deadly. But immigrant labor, typically from Ireland, had no choice but to engage in these hazardous jobs if they wanted work. People say you can still hear their voices, trapped under the ground, desperately screaming out their last breaths.
Listen right, my man. You wrap your brain around this. Blackmore was behind it all. Carmen, Corey, Malcolm. He had a hand in putting them all down. Might as well pull the trigger yourself. You've been living your life in the darkness. Time to step on through the break.
Torque, my man! You hear me down there? I'm looking for a way to get you moving along. Just stay cool for a minute. There's a break into the cave in, my man. Get that for me. I can get some motion in that door for you. They gotta start fearing you! like an exterminator for these creature killers. He gotta start fearing you. There she goes, open wide. You just keep putting one foot in front of the other. We'll get you through this mess.
Mother Superior, we have them on visual, over. Just take a few minutes.
Bird in the hand, Captain. Think about that before you bother me again. Mother Superior out.
up, Daddy! I'm right here! I'm always here! No, Daddy, this way! I'm right here! I'm always here! Y'all float down here.
My man, you made it! I knew you had them skills, and me, I got the plans. Harbor right around the corner. And Jordan, she's soon to spill what she knows. Now come on!
My aim was always true. To this day, I have never lost a slave. Not even the great-great-grandson of a runaway.
first, it was just the whores. And then I realized they're all whores.
Oh, Jesus.
I liked it. Every last one of them.
The Legend of the Creeper. The police have no record of a man named Luther Stickwell, but the people of Baltimore remember him as the Creeper. The legends say he was a pimp whose hatred of women knew no limit, and he ended up killing not only the women in his employ, but also any others who suited his fancy. His eventual body count ranging from 50 to over 200. Few things make me as ill as when I hear he still skulks through the alleyways of Baltimore.
You get up in me, I get up in you. How close can you get? They're still dead, and you still did it.
Hello, you there! Help me! Break this open, somehow! I do not think the Foundation plans to let me live much longer.
She's trapped in there.
Thank you so much. The troopers picked me off of Carnate. Do you... Wait. You're wearing the prison uniform from Abbott. You're not going to hurt me, are you? You seem like a good man. My husband, Ernesto, worked as a corrections officer at Abbott. He taught me never to trust the inmates. But now I take my friends wherever I can find them. You are my last best hope. Jordan believes she can learn something from these creatures.
Bravo unit, Echo unit,
Perhaps
and
the
Charlie
Jesus
unit, what
has
is your
finally
location?
given up
You're due
on
at the
his
helipad,
children.
but I do not see anyone here.
Look what I found! It's nice, no? Ernesto said on Carnate I would need to know how to defend myself. And he trained me how to shoot. Oh, yes. This is an unsettled place. I feel my skin trying to crawl off of me. Who shot that?
The prime target is secure.
What? No, wait!
Look there. Now you see. You're just back at the start of our little game.
Let me out, please!
Impossible. The prime target must not escape.
Bad luck, girl. You picked the wrong playmate.
What are they going to do to us? Jordan is capable of anything.
I wanted to get you on my team, but you know what always rubbed me wrong? You never improved at your own game.
Prepare to release the specimens. Collateral damage is unavoidable.
Ay, Jesus, we are going to die here, aren't we? Oh, Ernesto.
Same mistakes. Time and time and time again. Okay, let's try. One more time. With feeling.
Diablos! In here! This may be the end! I don't know what to think. Is it a trick? From what I know of her, Jordan is too smart to let this happen.
All units set in position. Target can be joined. Now.
They seem to have stopped. Incredible, the resources of the Foundation. Who would believe it? That wall looks weak. If only we had something to break it down. Oh, my friend. I don't know how you did that, but don't put us in debt. Wait, what is this over here?
No! No! What are you doing to me? I thought we understood each other. We were brothers, right? We'll talk more later.
Yes, see that boat there? That's exactly what I need. Hurry before the next one. And I'm sorry, I spoke too soon. From the looks of this, I would guess the boat can only be lowered from that control booth on the far pier. I don't see any way across except... Wait, I have an idea. If you can get over there and lower the boat for me, I will be able to take off before the Foundation has a chance to sink me. I hope. Get on the platform hanging from the crane. I will swing you across. Trust me on this. Magnifico! Maybe Ernesto was wrong. Clearly not all the inmates in Abbott are the devil incarnate.
You gave her so much. Her family.
Carnate Island. The people of Baltimore and Greater Maryland almost never speak of Carnate Island, as if they wish it did not actually exist. Yet there it looms off the coast, its own dark history surpassing even Baltimore in sheer numbers of atrocities. Today, those of us who live there work in the bleak Abbott State Penitentiary, or are married to those who do. I can assure you, we never forget that it is an intensely deep shade of blood that stains the island's soil.
Hope you don't mind me driving. You comfy back there? This is unbelievable. Blackmore's somehow taken charge of my men. That's what I get for working with a consummate liar. They're moving from behind. They never back down.
I got a holler here!
Idiots! Shoot them, not us. Don't let it go to your head. Good, good, good! How do you like my driving? Hold on, this is a dead end. Blackmore has been funding the foundation for years. When I lined up the money, I didn't care where it came from. Nice one. Blackmore is still running his game out of Easton Baltimore Correctional. He's deep underground, so that's where I'm taking you. And I won't need to tell you what to do when we get there. They're all over the street. I take care of Blackmore myself, but I know if you lost it, kick your barrel right back in. Don't panic. I'll find a way out. This is bad. Very, very bad. Nothing like a nighttime drive through Charm City. Tight corner! Hold on! Damn it! My own men! Watch out! It's gonna flip!
Too bad you couldn't save Malcolm. I couldn't stop myself. Do you remember what you did to me?
Torque, you copy me? Looks like you're gonna need to make it on your own, but you can handle it. You're a big boy.
to my city. I've lived here my whole life, and I never thought I'd see the day Baltimore would burn. This is our home. You've turned it into...
Another piece of meat for the skewer. Juicy. You'd better get quicker than that if you want the choice bits for yourself. And you'd better stop hanging out with that other fucking cunt! I warned you!
You shoot. That's the deal. Anything else is a bonus. Good, good, good! Eastern! Dead ahead! Blackmore is inside, I guarantee it. I should be able to take you right to... What in the... Suppressor. The suppressor is surprisingly mobile, given that it's missing a number of its limbs and seems to have lost some of its senses. This malefactor can only see enemies when they step into its intense beam of light, but it is relentless once it's spotted a target. Given its appearance and its tendency to show up near Eastern Baltimore Correctional, it seems to be connected to that institution's infamous and brutal Correctional Emergency Response Team, CERT.
Well, look at this. The big man returns to the roost. This place hasn't been the same since you left. And now... it's a whole new world of shit. Never never did get a read on you. I mean, lots of bugs in Eastern, but you the buggiest I ever seen. The things you did in here. I mean, you sure made your mark. But why would you hire someone?
Let me see it.
No, it's mine!
None of this stuff is yours. It's prison stuff.
It's mine!
Dumbass!
Mom said don't call me that!
It's what you is.
Mom! Mom, Daddy's here!
I remember that day when I left you. Right here in this cold room. That was one of the best decisions I ever made. You keep trying, but there is no forgiveness for what you...
Birch! It is no satisfying them, is there? I found the only way to really satisfy the ladies. Stops the complaining right quick. But I don't need to tell you that. You're a man whose technique I admire.
I remember the smell of Eastern even from the outside. It seemed like forever they kept us waiting outside in the rain. Standing there, seeing the other women visiting their men. I just got mad. How could T have brought us this low? When I got inside, it was so cold. I remember the look on T's face when I told him it was over, that I needed a divorce. He looked at me like I'd betrayed him. And I told him he had done it to all of us.
tired of this endless chase. Now think about it. Would I be me if I made it easy on you? You know what makes the game easier? Your own private army. I highly recommend it.
It's him.
That's it.
Over there.
Violence suits you.
Look alive!
There are all kinds of armies. That doesn't feel good. A true player knows the game never stops. Violence suits you. You've always had the moves, but you won't ever be a real player until you put yourself ahead of the rest. No use waiting for that fire to go away, 'cause it won't. Find another way. Maybe it's time to be readmitted.
Hey, bro. Hey, you. Don't touch those crank handles. It's gonna go off. Blow me to pieces. The wall's fractured. I tried to get through myself. No luck. Maybe you could do it. Hey, bro. Hey, you. Don't touch those crank handles. It's gonna go off. Get me out of here.
After everything, I still believe in you.
Thanks, bro. You really saved my ass back there. I don't know what you did to get that wall down, but I ain't complaining. It seems to be as safe as it gets right here. You get on with what you gotta do. I'll be fine.
Fucking ass! You're all over this place! Inmate, freeze! This will be your final warning. Put down your weapon. Drop it. Grab the floor. Now!
I'm sorry. I thought,
Well, you work here long enough, everyone not wearing blue starts to look like an inmate. I won't even ask what you're doing in my prison. Nothing makes sense anymore.
Now hold on. The prison's gone down the shitter since those creatures surfaced, and I've lost control of my cell blocks. There's COs and inmates in there ready to tear each other apart. I'm gonna need backup to get them under control. Can I count on you?
Be calm, T. Let him explain
His
himself.
kind locked you up and made you lose so much.
He could be a fair
The
man.
warden must die.
Well, all right then, you're in. Come on, we gotta get up this ladder. We can cross over the roof to get to cell block C and D. That's where my people are trapped. When my father died in the riot 30 years back, they brought in the CERT boys to contain the situation. The COs claimed the prisoners started rushing. The inmates said the COs just fired without warning. For a while I wanted to know the truth, but now I know it just doesn't matter. We have to book, or it might be too late.